3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the PokeHaus League Season 2, Week 2 primetime game. I'm Rob. He's Drew. There's no Connor this week, at least not on video. But we do have a primetime matchup between him and I. So Drew, for the most part, is going to be the one talking through it. The cameras got messed up because somebody stopped streaming. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to fix that real quick. Not by you, Drew, by I don't know who. But give me just a minute while I do that. I'm going to have to redo that intro. It's fine. We're live. Yeah. Give me a second if you want to just talk while we're on the stream. It's cool.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. We're all people here.
We're all people.
But no, this is an exciting matchup of a couple of the coaches from last season. Not the Denver Dugtrios, the winning team, but a couple of guys who tried their best, and we're gonna see them try their best again with a couple of different teams. I know Solly and TJ and myself have run some different scrims with even a few of your guys' teams, so these are some interesting ones.
I'll be
we got
interested
Connor
to see
with his full Intimidate team.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll be interested to see what you think of this matchup. Personally, I'll just cut that part and we won't worry about it when I do that. But we're good here for now. So for those of you who are watching live, it's fine. There's another way that you can watch it later. But
these things happen.
Yeah, but what we're going to do here, Drew, is I am going to turn myself off here in just a minute. And then we're going to get into the game of the week. I want to hear for you, what predictions do you have based on what you've seen from the teams so far? Don't worry, you can stab me in the heart. I'll accept it.
Well, I don't think it would be any surprise to anyone. I like Connor's team in the draft, let alone I do also think he's a good coach for this team. So, that wouldn't be anything crazy. Just looking at this team, my initial thoughts, right? I think your Komodo, however the heck you say that guy's name. Komodo, we'll say. It's an interesting pickup. It's a Pokemon I don't know a ton about. I looked up how it's got some unique moves that I think could definitely play to your favor. Not the one that deals damage, but the status condition one, whatever it actually does. I think it's going to be a great move without saying too much. Though I do think, his team being full Intimidate goes well against that Pokemon. But most of your team, I think, plays around the Intimidate factor. So I think you actually match up well against him. So I think he's going to have to play a lot of song and dance, maybe a little different than he anticipated his team to play with for this to work out for him.
Well, I'm interested to see how things will go as well going into this one. I definitely feel like I've done some prep, but I've been pretty busy getting ready for all the holidays and going out of town for 2 weeks. So definitely I was way more prepped for game 1 or series 1 than I am for this one. So we will have to see how that goes.
These things happen. Busy.
Yeah, they do. But no, we'll say hi to the guys down here too as well. I don't know who is on and listening, but we do have a crew here that will be going back and forth with Drew as we watch this one. Guys, you could feel free to say hello.
Howdy.
Hola.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. All right, so I guess with that, Drew, I'm going to turn my camera off and I'm going to cut it to you. So good luck, guys. I'm excited to see what happens.
Good luck, Rob.
Thanks. I'm going to need it.
Yeah. For sure. No, I think this is a good matchup for real. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to see Connor's team in action again.
Are you sure to watch this thing in real time?
We are. So, I think quick to the leadoffs here. Snoop and
There won't be
Dog.
any delay, right?
No, it'll be like as if we're watching them live.
I get it.
So
what's this new thing he picked up? It's a fighting something, isn't it?
Fighting dragon.
Yeah.
And it has
physical
2
attack.
signature moves.
I'm surprised he. I mean, knowing that kind of strategy is like the intimidate spam, I'm surprised he let off with it then.
Or, I mean, it's a special attack. Sorry, special attacker.
Is it?
And
Yeah.
and it at least with its signature move. I think it can do either based on its stats.
It's a special fighter.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
That's
just
interesting.
bring this up on my
I thought like the
screen.
only special fighting move is like Focus Blast, isn't it?
Or a sphere.
I just think in general, like, this is a tough matchup for Rob, though. He might have, like, I just don't see. I was gonna say I don't see how Smeargle plays big of a role here, but it doesn't matter. He's just gonna one-shot the new.
I guess he was just using it
Like
as a
it's
fake
nothing.
But yeah, that
I mean, holy cow!
not even a stab.
Well,
Not
that is
even a
what. That's
stab.
times 4, right? Because it's fighting and dragon, so yeah, times 4. So that's big. I mean, it's like hitting for almost 400 power. It's like a 95 power move, so it's hitting for 380. I mean, in this position, I really
looks
think
like
he's
he's
in.
gobsmacked here. He's just like, what the heck do I do?
I know, and quite frankly, I think this is a bad position right here. With, I mean, Arcanine might be able to one-shot Pebbles right here. I wouldn't be
Might be able to
surprised
sweep
if he comes in
everything.
with a Flare Blitz right here and just switch. Okay, he fakes it out. Volt Switch. What does the Bob Ross do, though?
Dude, so I'm curious
Or, ooh, I love that.
for the what's it called, the Manectric. Is it worth to instantly Mega it, or do you think it's better to wait, or do you think it's just good to spam like the Intim on like their opener?
I think he's trying to expand the Intimidate. I think that's his goal here. I wouldn't be surprised if Scrafty's in the back with Intimidate as well. So play rough hits. He's paralyzed and sleep. Oh man. I take it the Aegislash fell asleep too. I didn't, or it's obviously stayed asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got him status. I wish I knew exactly what Bob Ross had on it. Because what does he
Looked
do
like-
at this point?
Wide guard, or that might have been on Pebbles.
Follow me. So he's going to sacrifice Bob Ross here. Play rough is interesting. Does he not have... You think he's
He just doesn't
like
have
choice?
a better move.
He might be choice banded.
There's no way on a Tinkaton.
No, on the Arcanine. Is it because he used play rough again? Why wouldn't
Yeah,
he
he did.
use Flare Blitz on the Tinkaton unless he's choiced? And I mean that would make sense. He hit that Como hard. I mean he one-shotted it.
Choice ban though? I don't know. That doesn't feel like a Connor move.
Could be specs, but yeah, I guess he probably wasn't afraid of speed.
Or I guess a choice option in general. Well, I guess, I don't know, Connor was one of the people who never swore off with him.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
for
choice
Dan.
ban.
No.
Why would he then, he freed him from it? Oh, what a
no.
gaff.
He
didn't see that.
used his move before. He queued his move before getting knocked off, so he couldn't react.
Yeah, I get that, but Rob
Well-
freed him. Like, if
well,
he had
maybe
read it, he
Rob
would have
didn't.
known that it was on a choice item that he was stuck with.
But he might not have
And then he
thought
frees
that.
him.
Stance change. Oh, and the Shadow Ball takes him out, dude. And he lives the knockoff. Wow.
Blue Dort.
Blue Door, appropriately named.
It's just draft. I know, Sully.
What, Mom?
Does he make changes going into game 2? Or is this going to be a flustered?
Good question.
Okay.
wish I could see all the moves on his. I'm surprised because one of the things I liked about Tinkaton, that he's got those options. He's got fake out. He's got a lot of stuff, but he can also set screens.
I
Agreed.
think it looked like he was
I'm
running
surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised I wouldn't have one something stashed away as like the 4th move.
Well, assuming that Connor, okay, let me think about it. He knows he's gonna have a million chances to intimidate any physical attackers. So I would be willing to bet any of his Pokemon that have defensive stats are going to be on the special defensive side to make up for that. Because he knows he doesn't need to increase his defense. Like, your attack is going to be lower.
Nope, not for you.
If anything, you need to, like...
There's the fake out.
Moving forward, anybody
Oh,
fighting Connor should probably, like, anticipate that.
I don't remember which ability, but somebody, I think Down Desert might have it. It's like ignores Intimidate.
Unaware, yeah. There's like
A lot of
I
people,
think
a lot of people
not
have
that
similar
one.
things. I mean, Delayed.
It's a
has
popular
Sacred
one, though.
Sword, which ignores stat changes.
I think there's multiple abilities that do it,
Let me
actually.
see here. Oblivious. Can't be infatuated or taunted, immune to Intimidate. That could be
There's
big
a
in
lot
Connor
of there's
team.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's also one ability that I think instead of that, it not only is immune to Intimidate, but if you intimidate it, it gets like +1 attack.
It's Defiant.
Yeah,
Defiant.
Defiant is good, yeah.
Annihilate's got. I kind of look forward to my matchup against Connor. I think I got a good team to beat him.
I love that.
And that's why Rob was fishing. He was looking for a trade, man. He was talking about that Annihilate.
It's funny you say
He
that.
wanted it for this week. I know he did.
I messaged Katie asking her for it.
Yeah, you want Toxapex?
Yeah, I said ask for Toxapex or Garnackle. The knockout on Flare Blitz. That's a good chunk.
And no hope here at this point.
I feel like he's not getting any real value out of the Sneasler.
The Sneasler, you
on
mean
the
the
back
Smurgle?
Yeah, sorry, Smurgle.
So the problem with Komodo is like I think the way he wanted to play it requires some setup, and he's just like on the back foot and not set up at all. So it's just like kind of
Well,
awkward
that did some damage there.
for sure. But
Oh, does
imagine if
that
he was
raise
able
it?
to set up with the other ability that buffs all of his stats and then use that. Like
So it lowers his defense but raises his special attack? That's interesting.
but his
Yeah,
other
that's a
move
good partner
raises
for it,
all
then.
of his stats or whatever.
I mean, he could probably heal here.
No, it lowered his defense. It was the throat spray that boosted his attack, his item.
Okay.
Oh, and he
Throat
swaps.
spray.
I don't know if I like that.
Work.
Well, it worked. The Shadow Ball. Clanging Scale is going to hit decent because of the
setting
stance change.
He gets a
Man,
fake
this-
out here.
He's just gonna get one tap by Garchomp now with like negative defense.
Well, he should
So
outspeed
that was a fake
Garchomp
out.
because they're in Trick Room right now. So I would think that the Komodo would still be the slowest, so the fastest. Well, actually,
Oh,
Aegislash
it's not
might
slow,
be.
but yeah. I don't know.
It's definitely slower than Garchomp now. I mean, Garchomp's pretty quick.
Oh, base speed is 85.
Wow. Okay, it's faster than
That's
I thought.
super fast for.
Garchomp's is 102, so it depends how they
King
eat
Shield.
them.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that worked out well for Rob there. Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Oh
less
yeah, it
trick
did.
room.
The dog goes down.
Yeah, but I
Now
think
with-
the
and
Trick
he's
Room
swapped
helped
out,
with
so he
more.
can't protect his Como.
Because the Trick Room allowed Connor to be the slower one and be the faster one. I mean, with Ludort
Yeah.
anyway.
I mean, I guess technically it doesn't matter if his guy is fast as long as he's just slower than the other team.
True. I think Rob's in a good position right here.
I think he gets that. Like,
Protect, wide guard.
Oh, that's gonna chunk. Yep.
Oh, that's rough.
oh, one shot Komodo too.
Yeah, with 0.4 defense, probably.
Yeah. Hospitality's
Yes,
getting a lot of
follow me
value. Though.
here.
I assume he's faster though. He could wide guard again, but if Rob sees that, you knock out the Garchomp and hope you can live whatever Ludort hits you with.
Yeah, we haven't seen any other moves that he's running on the Komodo other than Clanging Scales. I guess and Trick Room or whatever.
Wide guard
He wouldn't
again.
just send it, would he?
Just another Earthquake angle, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Much damage.
It's really tough.
I mean, Sinistcha's not taking down anybody on his own.
What you got? You never sleep
I
on.
think the Machalotte is stronger than you think.
Matcha Gotcha can get you.
Matcha gotcha getcha. A moochie goochie goochie. And just
That's
like
all
that,
she wrote.
that's all you're at the Queen City
I'm gonna have
Ampharos
to
will
look
go
at how
down.
that sword thing works.
It has an ability that changes it.
Yeah.
Or its
It's like
ability
that.
changes
So-
it, and then if you use an offensive ability, you switch stances, and your stats are
Right. they flip.
squishier.
So Rob, what are your thoughts after your game?
So I have a lot. The first one was I messed up a few different things like early. I forgot to check the speed on my Smeargle, and in Trick Room it ended up being faster than all of his Pokemon other than Manectric because of the way that he had built his team. So somehow he had partially predicted that I was going to bring out Trick Room since he had used Sinistcha. All of his Pokemon were so specially defensive as well. I should have, when I was practicing against Sully, I had no worries about the Garchomp because I was one-shotting it from 100 health. I did 65 damage or something like that to it. With a, by the way, a buffed up Changling Scales. So like, that to me was just
1.5.
yeah, so I was just really baffled by that. I also was almost certain he was bringing a Moongus, and he did
even
not
need it.
bring a Moongus at all. I just didn't think he was going to bring as many Intimidate users as he was because I had so many Pokemon that were not affected by it at all.
Right.
And so I just assumed he was going to have to use a Moongus and Scrafty, so those were the ones who I prepared for. I didn't think he would worry about bringing the wide guard. What's it called? The sword Pokemon right now, the Aegislash. So I didn't think that. I also, even though I know Sully had brought it, I totally forgotten to check my notes that it had Play Rough in Game 1. So that totally
the
threw
one
me off.
shot.
Yeah, the one shot really took me by surprise. I figured I could at least take one hit and then would be okay. I had a plan going in. I don't think it was a bad one. I hear the concerns with Smeargle, but I had more to do with it. It just didn't end up happening with the Trick Room portion. Like, because I had Spore, I had Trick Room on it in case if I couldn't get it off with Sinistcha. I had Fake Out and one more thing. I can't remember what it was, but and then the Tinkaton, I thought I had more so I had specifically built damage because it was supposed to be able to one-shot 4 of his Pokemon with the moves. I just couldn't get it to that point was the problem. So the Garchomp and the Play Rough is what completely ruined my strategy, and I just couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't recover. I wanted to bring Corviknight, but the problem was Manectric and Arcanine one-shotted it no matter what, from what I had looked up. So I just could not change that up, and I couldn't bring it in. And then my Chandelure was weak to every single Pokemon on his team other than a Moongus. I would get one-shot by everything.
He has a great matchup against your Chandelure. Not a useful
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Garchomp is really good against.
Who was your swap this? It was Como, right? What did you drop for him?
I dropped Swampert, which wouldn't have been good into this matchup
Yeah,
either.
that wouldn't have helped you, I know.
Yeah.
I think the wide guard might have been a pretty predictable move to bring, just based on the fact that Komodo's entire signature move is
It's the Changling
hitting
Scales.
ability, and it also gives him the ability to protect himself from his Garchomp's earthquakes.
Yeah, so I didn't think he was bringing it because he hadn't really used it much. I thought he was going to use a Moongus.
It might have been a reaction to the Komodo pickup, honestly.
It was
Hard to say.
based on what I had talked to him about. That was it. And then when he found out, apparently right before our match, that Play Rough was available to Arcanine, that changed pretty much everything for him. And so had I known that, I would have absolutely taken Como out and brought in Tinkaton, and I think that could have saved me. I also think I should have just led with Sinistcha at the beginning and had Trick Room. I also just really did not think he'd lead Arcanine Manectric twice. Again, because I don't have any Pokemon to intimidate, really. So it just didn't feel like something that I thought that he would do, and I underestimated just how much damage that Arcanine does specifically. And it just was, I should have prepped more, was really what it came down to. I did not prep enough for this team, and he's got a strong team. They do damage. I mean, there's a reason why he was at the top of a lot of our, initial season power rankings. He's a good player.
He was the #1 overall power ranked team.
Yep. And, he has instincts because he's been playing for so long, I just don't have yet. And so I got to work on that and get up there. He beat me fair and square and was really good. There's no doubt about it. And I'll be honest, guys, it is not going to be fun playing his team, because even when you go special attack, one-shotting him is going to be real difficult. Because my Como should have done a ton of damage. I think it's like special attack was like 300 something after everything that I put on it, and for the most part, maybe even more, but with the throat spray. But it should have been able to one-shot just about everything, and it wasn't one-shotting anything. I mean, it was basically three-shotting everything. Nothing. So, I even brought, I think I brought Flamethrower on it as well for Ludort, but I was like, I just need to try to get to this Garchomp, and then by the time that I was into the Changling Scales situation, my defense was so low, I had to take a shot to try to double up on him, because otherwise I was screwed when he brought back out Arcanine. So it was a rough battle.
I wonder if a physical clear amulet build or something would have done better to counter his intimidates, first of all, but then also the fact that he's probably going to be leaning specially defensive.
I don't even know what a clear amulet does, to be honest.
It prevents other Pokemon from lowering the holder's stat stages.
Okay.
So you wouldn't exactly play around his signature move. You would probably use the buffed signature move, Clangorous Soul. Yep. But then use other strong moves like Fire Punch or whatever, Rain Punch for longevity.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're definitely right. If I had gone into the kitchen a little bit more, I think I would have been maybe in a better spot.
Could have had an effect. Who knows?
It's very possible. Yeah, I mean, Sully, I do thank you for even helping me out this week and playing me a couple games, because that was the only prep I had. So I think I had a good strategy for him, and I felt good about the Trick Room Tailwind combination. That was the other move I had on Smeargle, was Tailwind. So there you go. The idea was I was going to use one of those two depending on what he brought with him. When I saw it was the two dogs, I was like, gotta go Trick Room. So it just didn't work out the way I needed to. It sucks that my main Pokemon that I built around was just so much affected by literally all of his Pokemon other than Amoonguss were an issue for my Chandelure. But I do like the Como-O, and I think that there's a good chance I may end up keeping it around, depending on how the rest of my season goes. So
I like his flexibility of being able to go special or physical, because he's got over 100 base stat in both of them. So
I
don't know. There's definitely ways to cook with him.
Yeah, that's my hope. So I'm gonna have to get back in the kitchen and cook it up. But that does end our week, because we got all the games done. I'll walk you guys through real quickly where we are at in the standings. We are up to Connor is at the top. He's got a bye week next week. He's 2-0 with a 4-0 overall win.
This guy.
Then Michael, 2-0 with a 4-0 as well. You guys will be able to see these games, by the way, on Saturday. We'll have all of them available to you. And then you guys will get a show probably just consisting of me and Drew coming out next week to break everything down. TJ was able to get another win, 2-0, and he moves to 4-1 overall as well. Leah with a big dub over Terius. She moves to 1-1 with a 2-3 overall record. Drew picked up his first win. We knew he would not be on the Schneid for very long, going 1-1 now with a 2-0 victory for his. I dropped to 1-1 with 2-2. Katie drops to 1-1 after an 0-2 in her game. Patrick 0-2, 0-4. Terius 0-2 with a 1-4 record. Terius was able to pick up a win over Leah. Kevin did not play this week. He remains 0-1 and 0-2. And Sully got to play his first game this week and went 0-1 and 0-2. But I know that he will be right back in the kitchen as well. You guys got any thoughts for the rest of what happened this week before we move on and tell everybody what's going to be happening for next week?
No, I think we had some really good matchups. Had a lot more 3-game matchups, which is huge. You know, the first week was a lot of sweeps, so it was nice to get a little more longevity out of some matches. So it was fun.
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, we didn't have matchups like that until really late into the season. It was pretty much 2-0s, I think, for the first 5 weeks last season. So very happy about that. But TJ, Sully, Michael, Kevin, you guys got any additional thoughts?
No.
No?
Nope. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned is right. I have a feeling that a lot of these teams that suffered some losses this week will hopefully be able to pick them up next week. I say hopefully because that will be me.
Not the Woopers.
As well. Not the Woopers.
Woopers are bringing down the doggies.
Oh, boy. And we'll get into that here right now. There will be no primetime match next week. We have too many people who are going to be out of town, so I do apologize. We'll get into our schedule once I'm back from out of town and Connor's back from out of town and all this other stuff is happening, so we do apologize for that. But Connor will have a bye week next week. We will get an awesome matchup between Kevin and Terius. Very excited to see that one. Katie will face off against Michael, which will also be, I think, a fun matchup. We get Patrick versus TJ. We'll see if Patrick can get off the Schneid against the runner-up from last year, who has started off very well this year. Drew versus Sully is going to be an awesome one. There will be so much cooking I cannot wait to see. It's going to be, 3-star Michelin restaurants facing off against each other. Very excited about it. And then I will be playing the Green Bay Gengar and Leah. I'm very hyped about that. What are your guys' thoughts on next week's matchups?
It can't come soon enough.
I think with a second week of game film on people, you'll, what's the phrase? Once is an incident, twice is coincidence, or whatever. Anyway, the more you play, patterns are going to start coming out. So you're going to kind of have a better inkling on what people's strategies are for their team, which they might be predicting themselves. So, if your patterns start coming, you go, okay, time to pivot then, so nobody knows what I'm going to do.
But then if you know they're gonna think you're gonna pivot, and then
this
you don't
is the problem.
pivot.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of if you think this, then you think that, and then you think this, which I think
some of our
is gonna be an
players
issue.
are significantly more straightforward than others.
Yeah,
Some people might be a little easier to read.
I agree.
Although that could be the biggest bait of all. Maybe that's the throw off.
I love it.
Perhaps
We will see. We will have to see.
might just.
Yeah, I mean, it's a chess match for sure. This has already been, I think, a really interesting season. As a reminder, there are 6 teams that make the playoffs, so we still got a long way to go until we get to the February playoffs here. But I think that'll do it here for us, guys. I'm excited to see what next week's matchups are going to look like, what the changes will look like for their teams. Drew and I will be back at some point over the next 4 days. As I get ready to leave the country, he and I will sit down and record something with a little bit more thought on where we're seeing everybody, what changes might be coming, and how all of that will go. But Drew, you got any final thoughts before I sign us off?
Oh man, I think I've got a lot of thoughts on how to beat Connor's team when I play his team, but I don't want to spoil those. So you guys will just have to wait and see.
I'm interested. For those of you who may be wondering, that matchup will be on... I'm finding it now. Give me 1 minute. Do you know what week it is, Drew?
No idea. I know I play Sully next week.
It is week 6. It'll be the first games in 2026. We'll have... That one will be awesome.
Next year.
We don't even have to watch...
Next year.
I know. We don't have to watch TJ's bum. We'll be watching me versus Sully, Kevin versus Leah, Connor versus Drew, Michael versus Patrick, and Katie versus Terrius. Some very interesting matchups in that one. Again, we get to miss the Swallowoodos in that one, so, you know, I don't think anybody's going to be too sad about that one. So, I'm waiting to see if he puts a response in.
Boys are going to need a rest week, you know. After going 5-0, they're going to be a little worn out.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. We will have to see. There's some big ones. There's some big games coming up. I'm excited for it. But that is going to wrap it up for us here at PokeHaus. So, from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and we will